Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dinda Anggrayni Riswono. I'm from Office Administration Education Study Program at State University of Jakarta. Right now, I will explain about my proposal seminar about the influence entrepreneurship motivation and family environment on entrepreneurship interest in student Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. This video was made for the requirements to obtain a Bachelor of Education degree, the Faculty of Economics at State University of Jakarta. So, the chapter 1 is Introduction. According to a report from the World Population Review, there are 2,075.5 million people recorded as of November 1, 2022, and this making Indonesia the fourth country with the largest population in the world. If you look at these numbers, Indonesia should have many human resources and be able to participate in developing the country's economies and wealth. But based on this table by Central Statistic Agency, it can be seen that the open unemployment rate at university level still tends to be large at 4.18%, with the skills and knowledge gained from lectures. Students should have additional points to be able to create their own jobs through entrepreneurship. At the start of the research, I made observation on several students from Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. And from here that I found the majority of students were not interested in entrepreneurship when they graduate. On average, they answered that they were more interested in the job of being teacher or employee in a company, because this job had a steady income every month and there was no risk of failure. And from this data, it can be seen that there are 66.7% of students who have the desire to become entrepreneurs. This shows that in fact students from the economic faculty at Jakarta State University class of 2019 have an interested in become entrepreneurs. But for further research, we can see that even though students have a desire to become entrepreneurs, however, in the end, when they graduate, many choose not to become entrepreneurs. It can be seen in the diagram above that 73.3% of students choose not to become entrepreneurs when they graduate. Through pre-research conducted by researchers at the Faculty of Economics, 30 respondents were obtained. The data show that the low value of the factor that influence interest in entrepreneurship is income expectation, with a value of 56.7%, and the next lowest factor is attitude with the 41.7%. The lowest value is found in entrepreneurial education factor with a 38.35%. Next, the factor with the highest value is the family environment factor with a 73.3%, and the highest factor is the entrepreneurial motivation factor with a 73.35%. Based on background behind, I want to do research about the influence entrepreneurship motivation and family environment on entrepreneurship interest in students Faculty of Economics at University of Jakarta. And the next slide is research question. Okay, first of all, is entrepreneurship motivation influence entrepreneurship interest student? Second, is family environment influence entrepreneurship interest student? And the last one is entrepreneurship motivation and the family environment together influence entrepreneurship interest student. Okay, next is research purpose. First, note influence entrepreneurship motivation to entrepreneurship interest student Faculty of Economics State University of Jakarta. Second, known influence family environment to entrepreneurship interest student Faculty of Economics State University of Jakarta. And third, known influence entrepreneurship motivation and the family environment entrepreneurship interest student Faculty of Economics State University of Jakarta. Next is literature review. Next is theory support entrepreneurship interest. According to Hashim, entrepreneurship interest is a desire that exists within a person work as an entrepreneur based on the desire that exists within oneself, not from being forced by the others. Next is Adam and Satriawan put forward 5 indicators, namely feelings happy, interest, attention, involvement, and willingness. Okay, next slide is theory support entrepreneurship motivation. Entrepreneurial motivation, according to Rahmawati, is an encourage within a person that will be manifest by a very strong desire to utility whatever is around them to become a business that has a lot of innovation. Next, in a research, Yuritanto and Armansha, there are 5 indicators. First, desire, encourage, need entrepreneurship, hope, and rewards in entrepreneurship. And next is theory, family environment. In Wahid, he said that the family environment is the oldest and most informal educational institution. The family environment, it is also the first and foremost environment experienced by children with parents who are responsible for nurturing, caring, and protecting children so that they grow and develop well. Next, in Pratiwi and Ramadhani research, there are 5 indicators, namely, first, how parents educate, second, home atmosphere, third, family economic situation, fourth, relation between family members, and last one is cultural background. Next slide is relevant research. First, the influence of entrepreneurial knowledge, entrepreneurial motivation, and family environment on student entrepreneurial interests. This journal read by Ningram et al. Based on the research results, it is known that entrepreneurial motivation has a positive and significant effect on student interest in entrepreneurship. Meanwhile, the family environment does not have a positive and significant effect on student interest in entrepreneurship. Second, the influence of entrepreneurial motivation, entrepreneurship, education, and family environment on entrepreneurial interests. This journal, read by Rahmawati and Zamroni, based on the result of the research and discussion, it is known that there is a positive and significant influence on entrepreneurial motivation, entrepreneurial education, and family environment on student entrepreneurial interests. And third is the influence of entrepreneurial motivation and family environment to the public university students towards entrepreneurial intention. This journal, read by Tamrin and Intention. Based on this research, it is known that there is a significant influence on entrepreneurial motivation and the family environment's interest in entrepreneurship. Okay, next slide is theoretical framework. As you can see on the picture, entrepreneurial motivation as H1 is directly related to entrepreneurial interest. Family environment as H2 is directly related to interest in entrepreneurship motivation, and family entrepreneurship as H3 together are directly related to interest in entrepreneurship. Chapter 3, Research Methods. Time and place of research. This research time has been running from April to October 2023, and this research will be carried out at Jakarta State University, which is located at Rawamangun Bukaraya Street, number 11, RT 11 RW 14, Rawamangun, Kecamatan Pulau Gadung, East Jakarta City, Special Region, Capital City of Jakarta. And next slide is the population in this research were student Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta, class of 2019, totaling 577 students from 8 majors with the following details. Based on the result of the sample calculation, it is known that the minimum number of samples that must be used in this research is 2036 samples. Okay, for data analysis technique in this research, use the statistical package for social science or SPSS software. Data analysis in this research use regression model parameter estimation. And from the regression equation, testing is carried out so that the equation obtained is close to the actual situation. And the following are the steps in analyzing the data is first, analysis statistics descriptive, 2, analysis multiply, 3, test assumption classic, multi-coordinate, heterocedaicity, and test requirement analysis is normality, linearity, and hypothesis is F-test, T-test, and test R2. And last thing is instrument test is validity and reliability. Okay, thank you very much for the attention. That's my seminar proposal presentation video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.